difference between ordinary shares and preference shares. Ordinary shareholders have voting rights. Okay. Preference shareholders are the first priority to be paid before ordinary shareholders. Okay. So to get the market value of preference shares, all right, equals the preference share capital value over the book value per share times the market price of the preference share. All right. So the amount of the dividend for the preference share is usually expressed as a percentage of the nominal of the face value. Okay, so this is usually the book value of the share. Okay, how much the book value is, you get a percentage. So if we look here, all right, we have our book values of preference share. Book value of the preference shares is 1 kwacha. All right, you're given 8% of 1 kwacha. So basically, the dividend you'll be getting is when you pay this 1 kwacha, the dividend will be 8% of it. All right, and 8% is like 0.08 times 1. So you'll be getting 8 ngwe every year. All right. So now, one file there, they've told us here, okay, they've told us here that the preference shares are trading at 250 ngwe each. So we have to calculate the market value of the preference shares. All right. So again, we're going to go here. Okay. Said the book value is at 1 kwacha, and then the market value is at 250 ngwe. So we're going to convert 250 ngwe into kwacha. So the 250 divided by 100, we're going to get 2.5 kwacha. All right. So now to get the market value of the preference shares, all right, remember the market value, this is what is currently trading on the stock market. All right, this is what is currently trading stock market. So say value of preference shares, VP, equals, all right, preference share capital. And then again, also, before we go further, preference share capital over the book share value of each of the preference shares is the same as calculating the number of preference shares. So we can just say this equals to number of preference shares times the market price. Okay, that is the number of preference shares times the market price. All right. So to calculate our value of preference shares, all right, the preference share capital is how much? 2000 kwacha. All right, this is the preference. This is how much of the preference shares we have in our balance sheet. 2000 kwacha. All right, each preference share is trading at 1 kwacha, so we say preference share capital, which is 2000, divided by the book value per share, and the book value per share is 1 kwacha. All right, multiply them by the market price of the preference shares, which is 2.5 kwacha. All right. So the market value of the preference shares, when say is going to be 2000 divided by 1, that's 2000. 2000 times 2.5, you're going to get 5000 kwacha. 1000 kwacha. Okay, so that is the market value of the preference shares.